It is me, Brandon Pudwill, the host of the Creative Outlet Podcast, which you are listening to, otherwise known as the COP or the COP. Still undecided. I'll figure it out someday. What are we in for today? Well, let's just first start with what is today. Today, the date that I'm recording this is January 23rd, 2020. As I'm sure you've already noticed, I'm in a completely different position in a completely different location because I have returned to college. Isn't that a wonderful little thing? I brought back all of the stuff that I had at home. Well, the stuff that I initially brought here in September, and then brought back home in December, and then now I brought it back here in January. So that's fun. Also, of course, brought back some new stuff like this thing that my audio is coming through, my microphone, and just a couple of other little things. But primarily, it's this microphone that's the big thing that I brought back with me. Let's see. I just started classes here about. I think we started on Tuesday, and today is Thursday, so I'm in the first couple of days. I've experienced every single class that I'm going to have so far for this semester, all four. I mean, it's syllabus day. I've only had one of my classes for 2 days, which is a Spanish class, so we've actually done some content in that. Let's see, otherwise, nothing much is new in terms of what's happening for me, but there is some new stuff hopefully happening with this particular episode starting here. So obviously having recorded and edited the first one, as of the current moment, said first episode is not yet uploaded, which is frustrating to me, but that's mostly because I'm learning some new things. Like I exported it and I've had to upload it a couple of times, but the first time I uploaded it, Google was like, we can't let you upload more than 15 minutes, in which I learned, I had to hit the verify account stuff. I didn't even know that was a thing for longer than 15-minute videos, but you know what, that's fine, I did that. Then I uploaded it again, and then I checked it today. I don't know, for some reason I was just like, let me look at it. Well, actually I know why, because I need to try to pull out some images that I'm just going to continue using, like the logo that you saw at the very start of this episode, and hopefully at the very start of that first episode as well, because you should watch it, because no matter what, I'm uploading it before I'm uploading this. That's just how it is. Even though I'm recording this and the first one is yet to be uploaded. And then I found out, so, I added the song. It's not a I believe it's a Creative Commons attribution piece by the artist Ketsa. I've always found his work on the FMA, the Free Music Archive. Great place to find royalty-free music, by the way, especially for podcasts and the like. However, I found out that I basically just have the start of one of his songs for the intro, and then at the very end there. But it turns out I forgot to, in the middle, I moved it so that it wouldn't, be there later on, just so I could cut off the song at the, just fade it out. But I guess I forgot to cut out the middle and the ending bit of it after I'd moved it. Oops. So now I need to go back and fix that, and that should be everything I need to do with that episode, and then it will be done. Of course, the problem with that is that now that means I need to, there's a computer downstairs I could use in this dormitory, but the problem with that is that it's also the computer that people go to get documents to print, so I really don't want to spend too long on that. It does have Premiere, so I can use it. I don't want to use it for too long. Otherwise, I have to go to the library. Now, fortunately, there's a library that is relatively close to where I am, but I wasn't planning on going back out today to do that because I have homework that I need to do as well. Otherwise, what sorts of other things did I learn from doing the first episode that I want to change in this one? So one thing that's gonna just be true, hopefully, about the first episode and hopefully no future ones is that I'm going to upload it just as itself, just as one long single piece. But with this episode and onward, I'm hoping to do the full episode and also upload segments. So one of the things that I acknowledged in the last episode was that, after a while, I have to get up and hit the record button again because the camera can only record up to 30 minutes. And so then I made this realization that, well, wait a second. I mean, sometimes it's not going to work out perfectly and it's still going to have like the gross sorts of chops in it. But most of the time, I should have segments that are fewer than 30 minutes long. So hopefully I can just, be like, okay, I'm at the end of this thing that I want to talk about, and then that's where I'll stop recording, so then I can upload, basically the final piece is just going to be a supercut of every single little segment, and that's what I'm going to upload first. And then later on, I'm going to upload each little segment, if I were to do the first episode, but that's going to be a much bigger pain than it's worth to me. If I can just start here, I feel like that's fine. But let's suppose I were to do the first episode. I'd have intro. Let me upload intro, and then upload. Oh my goodness, this was the first topic. Animal Crossing. There we go, and then upload the Amiibo segment, because some people are just interested in those individual topics as opposed to watching the entire hour-and-a-half extravaganza. I think those are the top things I learned. There might be one other thing that I'm forgetting right now, but those are really the big lessons from doing this first episode that I'm hoping to take into doing this episode and then doing future episodes so that they can be so much better. So yeah, I have to go to the library, or preferably if I can just go downstairs and get that done quickly, rerun the first video, get it uploaded, and yeah, then we should be, then I can just focus on this episode entirely after that first one is all said and done. Alright, so I think that's all I have to say for this intro, so I think we'll be going into our first topic here shortly, and here we go. We're going to do some testing here. I'm going to, behind the scenes, hit the record button on the back of the camera so it stops, and then, start it up again when we get into our first topic. So, yeah, let's just see how that goes.